Hello everyone and welcome to the void between reality and the land of heckin' nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we're hopping in the Wayback Machine to take a look at the Transformers Unicron Trilogy Armada Rapid Run. And this is one of those figures that came from a time where let's think of literally every single solitary gimmick we could ever possibly think of and shove it into every toy. That was what the Unicron Trilogy was very much designed around, was play value and gimmicks. So every figure has to have its own unique gimmick. And you'll see what this guy's gimmick is very soon. This guy is a repaint of the Armada Sideways mold. Wasn't able to get a hand of that on that original mold, but was able to get this guy, and I'm actually kind of glad I got this guy. And I will tell you more about that when we get to the gimmicks. So first of all, as you can see, he has everything on him. He's got junk hanging off everywhere because he's an Armada toy, and Armada toys had a lot of times intrusive gimmicks that would result in a lot of kibble. You can see he's wearing his Minicons, which are the gimmick of the Armada. Here, I'm just going to pull these off because these guys fall off anyway. So as for first things first, we'll give you a face of one of 3 mugs. Yes, he has multiple mugs. There is his first face, which I do like. As for articulation, you're not getting a lot here. Shoulders are on a swivel. Can kind of go 360, but will hit wheel kibble. Elbow rotation, no bend at the elbow, no fist articulation, no waist articulation. The thighs are on a ratchet, can go back that far or up that far and back that far. No real spread. Actually, no. I stand corrected. He does have a spread. And a full spread at that. I did not realize those came out. Oh, we live and we learn. Mostly live. And then he has some feet articulation, no knee articulation. But the feet is more or less for the transformation. Okay, let's get to the gimmicks. First of all, he has a missile shooting gimmick, which he will bring in one of his 2 Minicons. I forget which one is which. I forget their individual names, but they can combine into a larger Minicon called Nightcrawler. You'll notice that these guys have a bit of floppy joints. Their ball joints are very much showing their age. I don't think they were particularly well taken care of because I did get this figure secondhand. But these guys are his gimmicks. So in the show, the original character for this mold, Sideways, was a traitor. He was a double agent, and he could switch between Autobot and Decepticon. So to do that, you push in his sort of neutral head. Hey, stand up, please. Thank you. You push in his sort of neutral head, and then you're going to take this minifigure, or Minicon. You're going to point the arms down, bring these around and sort of create horns, because he had a very much insectoid looking thing for his head. And then you're going to notice there's these 2 little flaps here, and you're going to plug in the Minicon in like that. And then if you look, he's got an Autobot badge. Now, the reason I'm glad I got this one is because the Autobot and Decepticon were switched around in the original toy, meaning that the one that was supposed to be the Autobot head was the Decepticon head, and the one that the Decepticon head was the Autobot head, but they fixed that for this version of the figure. So give you a look at that noggin, which I kind of like the visor sort of. It does look a bit more friendly because he would pretend to be an Autobot and help the kids, the human kids that were in it. So we'll pull that out. And then we can bring in this head, or this Minicon. Just fold him around so that he has his horns, his little bug horns. Then fold his arms down, and then fold this visor up to reveal those evil red eyes. I guess I'll just show you this way. And then you can plug him in, and you get the Decepticon badge. I do like that. I do like that gimmick, and it's not super intrusive because it's held within this sort of chest piece where his neutral head comes out. I don't even think they used the neutral head in the show. You can also take his mini-cons, and he does have a firing missile gimmick. But it's really hard to pull off because you have to push it in really hard. Yeah, I can't get it to fire. I haven't been able to get it to fire in a while. So as for transformation, it's fairly straightforward. First things first, you're going to unpeg his arms and then take this section, where his wheels are, and fold that down. So that's straight out. Then you're going to take this whole head assembly, turn it around, and bring it down on the ball joint. And there's a little slot there and a little peg here. And you're just going to peg that in. Then you're going to take the arms. Sometimes this doesn't like to stand. And just fold them down and turn that around like that so that that's flush. Same on the other side. They don't really peg into each other, which is a shame. Okay. There you go. No. There you go. So that's nice and flush. Then you're going to take these, or the legs, and you're just going to collapse them down on either side. Then take the seat. You kind of have to pull this out. So the seat will go flush down. And you'll just connect them together like so. And then you can take the seat, and that will plug in right there. Come on, peg in. There you go. Like I said, sometimes the head likes to come undone. And there you go. There you have him in his motorcycle mode. And I very much like this motorcycle. It has like an insectoid look to it. It looks like a hornet, especially the sort of headlights. So it looks pretty cool. And then we can give him a rider. We can take his mini-cons. This doesn't like to hold together very well either. And just fold this one. You fold his arms down. And these guys do not like to stand up because their ball joints are very, very loose and very old. You spin his legs around, and you take this guy and just kind of fold his arms out, like, or his legs out like that. And those will become the hands and the arms. Then fold the mini-con arms, and you're going to combine the two on the heads. Where does it go? There you go. Just push that. Here, first push that in, and then, oh, I have the arms on wrong. I have to flip them backwards. And there you go. You have his mini-cons combined into Nightcrawler. Like I said, these do not like to stay together. And then you can give him you can have him ride Rapid Run if he wants to cooperate with me, which he often doesn't. And you can have him ride like that, which I do like, and he rolls as all rolling things should. So yeah, we'll get him back into robot mode, and I'll give you my final thoughts on the figure. I'll just redo his mini-cons real quick. Push that in. There you go. So first we'll come to the seat and unpeg the seat. Then we'll pull the legs back and separate them. Just sometimes easier said than done. Come on. Ah, there we go. Then you'll push in, fold these in and push them in like that. Same on the other side. Push that in, fold that up. Then come down, or straighten that up. Come down to the arms and just fold those out to the side. Fold down the body on the ball joint like so. Then you will take the arms, and there's a little peg there and a hole there, and you'll just swing it on the hinge so that it pegs in as such. Then we'll just spin this around and collapse that up. And then I'd prefer to display him in his neutral form. So we'll just take, and straighten out the arms like that. And then you can take the neutral head and pop that up. And then you can give him his mini cons. Like so. And there you go. There is Rapid Run in his robot mode. And yeah, I like the figure. It is a little beholden to the gimmicks. It's not as intrusive as other figures, but he is beholden to his gimmicks. Doesn't really like to stand up all the time because of the way the feet are assembled, but I do like him, and I say if you can find him or Sideways at a good price, yeah, go ahead and pick him up. The Armada toys were very hit or miss. There are some Armada toys that are considered some of the absolute worst toys of all time. We all know Armada Hot Shot by now. Good Lord, that figure is a mess. But yeah, I like this figure. Pick him up if you have the chance. Not a high priority, but do pick him up if you have the chance. And yeah, I am asking you to like, favorite, or like, I keep doing that sometimes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. Just a reminder, I will be streaming on Thanksgiving, which is the 28th of November. I will be streaming at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Would love to come and see you. Or love for you to come and see me. And yeah, nothing else to say except remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.